Welcome to NFL Live OT. Mike Hill with Matt Light and our general manager Bill Polian. Fellas, the Jacksonville Jaguars are in camp, but their star running back Maurice Jones-Drew is not a holdout. 2 years, a little bit close to $9 million remaining on that deal. So he is a star player. You're a general manager. How would you handle this situation or a situation like this?
Well, when you're in a situation like this, number one, you need to have overall policies that handle it. And into those policies go the following principles. Number one, get out in front early, as Mr. Kraft did in New England with their receiver this year. Let everybody know that this is being handled. Secondly, recognize the value of the player to the team and to the community. In MJD's case, it's tremendous. Mm-hmm. Third, be flexible, because at some point, even though they're not a team that's in the hunt right now, when you're a good team and you're in the playoffs every year, as Matt and I were, you've got 10 or 12 good players, and you have to be flexible. You have to go to people and restructure contracts to get under the cap. So you got to practice being flexible right now. And then finally, keep the dialogue going. Make sure that he understands that you want him to be on your team, that this thing eventually will get done. Don't let communication lapse.
Man, as a player, I've always heard other players say, you know what, I'm going to stay out of that person's business. When he gets here, he gets here. But when does it become an issue?
You know, it's going to be a distraction. I mean, these guys are going to get hit up in the locker room each and every day to talk about, you know, what's MJD thinking, you know, what's his mindset. And I think ultimately the thing that you don't want to let it do to your team is make it be a distraction from the standpoint, does the team really respect me? I feel disrespected as a player. I feel disrespected in how they're dealing with my contract. They don't really like me. They don't really value what I've done for this team. And there's a guy that's done a ton for their team. So they got to get past that from the player standpoint. They have to understand that it's business and not let all those distractions from the media and the outside, you know, affect what they do internally.
Well, as a team, how do you ensure that doesn't happen where the guy doesn't feel like he's being disrespected?
Keep the dialogue going. Let him know that you love him. Let him know you want him with the team. Let him know that this can be worked out if both sides are reasonable. Keep the dialogue going. Don't alienate him. You alienate a player like MJD, and by the way, not all players are created equal, but you alienate a player like MJD, that's not good.
And their owner, Shad Khan, came out and basically said that they weren't going to renegotiate, but you want to keep it out of the media if you can, right?
Amen.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that route if I was him. Say that publicly.
You can get great details and great information like this Monday through Friday. It's a show called NFL Live. Comes on at 4 p.m. Eastern Time.